The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Hazard goes for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Maldini. Raul. Fernando Torres.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is a little undercooked. Alexander-Arnold. Cruyff. And here's Raul. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Still goalless at the moment. Pass somewhat off target. And that has been clubbed away. Cruyff looks to get on the end of this. Oh, that's a key interception. Howson. Cafu cuts it out. Kukçu. Played into space out wide. Fernando Torres. Played into space. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now it's Hazard. Cruyff. Can he get it through? And this is Batistuta. Oh, and it's Batistuta. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Raul. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Danger averted for now. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Nakata. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Might be danger here. Raul. Spread it left. And they've got a throw. And he's there to belt it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nakata is in a really good position out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Rijkaard. Hazard. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance for a shot! In he goes again. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cruyff goes short. And he's heaved it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's having a hit! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Nepal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And here's Raul. That has been slung wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cafu goes long. Rijkaard. And it's Cruyff.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Alexander-Arnold. Hakimi. Played back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Doué. Now it's Palmer. Looking to play him in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So here comes the substitution. And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I love...
Bale! No, that's been intercepted. Plays it through. Cafu picks it up out wide. Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, that is rather wayward.
De Bruyne really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
It's Van Basten! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now he's got space here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Bale! Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And he's heaved it away. Might be danger here. It's Bale!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Just the keeper to beat! Oh, shooting chance! Goal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He's trying to hit the front line here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that looks a decent ball. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chips it through. De Bruyne receives it in a wide position. Kokchu. Mbappe. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Kokchu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that is a little undercooked. Bayer punts it upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It is a corner, good chance.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Gerrard goes short, and this is Hazard. It's a loose ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Now there's a Bale! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Still just a single goal between the sides. Can he get on the end of this? Chance, surely! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I think the manager's reactions here sum it up perfectly. He fully expected that to go in. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's gone for goal. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bastoni. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And that's a nicely shaped ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shoots! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Van Basten! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Threads one in. And this is Batistuta. And it's right. He's going for goal! Oh, should have put that away. So there's going to be another change here. Mbappe coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta looking to get on the end of this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Owen.
Nepal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Stood up well to him there. Gerrard. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. De Bruyne picking up. Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's in on goal. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's Maldini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, well timed. Goes looking wide. Now it's Neymar. Ambitious ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cafu. And it's Messi. Now it's Beckham. Great ball, and he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with the corner. They're first. Tries to get it clear. Beckham. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Bruyne. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Rijkaard. Good ball over the top. Van Basten! Off the post. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And it's Kaka. Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Nakata. That has ended up in no man's land. And they're quick to get it back. And this is Van Basten. Can he finish? Good ball, good take. Chooses to go. Chance! That was mighty close. Costa Curta. De Bruyne with the slide tackle there. Cafu. Now Saliba. Maldini. Oh, super ball. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Parlour. Over to the left. He's found a way through. Rijkaard. Great ball if he can get there. Well read, nice interception. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. It's the Boston! It's hit the upright. Parlour. Beckham. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He won't be happy with that one. And he's worked it through. Real chance! That's really well cleared. And here's Kaka. And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Climbs up big! They've done it! First blood drawn! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Vinicius Junior, and that's another good win of the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bastoni makes the interception. He shifted it to the flank. Vinicius Junior's cross. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. Deftly away.
Milan really are showing all the...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
And it's Van Basten. Out to the right. Cafu has it out wide and in space.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Messi. Pass is just off. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Batistuta in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt
So a warm welcome to all of you who join us on this snowy night for a game that could turn out to be a real wintertime treat. It is a hot ticket on a cold, cold night, and conditions will be testing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. That's good play from him.
And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Van Nistelrooy. That's a pretty loose pass.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Spread it left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Marquinhos clears it away. Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Nistelrooy! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And it's Messi. Kaká. Maldini. Tries to play it through. Neymar. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. De Bruyne.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Kaká. Van Nistelrooy. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cafu gets it away. Hakimi. Nakata. Maldini. And he's picked out the run. And De Bruyne! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Bastoni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. Played towards the other side. Costa Curta. Neymar. That is good strength.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Bastoni. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's got the beating of his man. And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Driving forward. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Costa Curta. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ambitious ball here. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked.
Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.